chapter 5. So the Indonesian Diet Examples and how they relate to the need for raw food polarisation. So can you think of examples that apply to what I've explained today? What's some classic Indonesian dishes? Nasi goreng. So let's look at the nasi goreng. What have we got with nasi goreng? It's rice, fried oils. How many of you normally have vegetarian nasi goreng? Not the dominance, yeah. Eggs, yeah. So we've pretty much got the whole thing is acid forming. Then we usually add chili. So it's heat, it's this building. How many of you eat nasi goreng with salad? Yeah, Chitra eats it. Yeah, we've got a couple. These people are raw food followers. They've really been into this for a while and they understand that those things can be eaten together and still be digested great to really achieve balance. If you actually look back just a few generations in Indonesia, I guarantee you that they didn't eat nasi goreng by itself. They had these snacks of leafy greens. There was raw leafy greens. I think the Sundanese word was lalapan. So they would have these raw leafy greens that they had with that meal. They never ate it by itself. They would always balance it with that. It's only in our modern diet that we've now started to forget about that. Why is it? Because we all want sweet. We all want fats, proteins, carbohydrates. Our whole life is about a search for sweet. How can I get more sweet? How can I build more sweet? We really need to see that actually, if you want to get more sweet, you need the other tastes as well. So let's look at this, knowledge or wisdom. So first one, our systems of knowledge. So systems of knowledge are about the specific detail inside something. Our Western scientific model is very much about system of knowledge. It's about what are all the specific molecules inside something, and we need to have thousands of different categories in order to understand the world. And you need to use an intellectual mind to try and remember all the different categories. And then if you want to do holistic medicine, you've got to remember how do all the categories connect to something else. So when you're trying to look at the whole, you've got to add up thousands of things before you can look at the whole. Systems of wisdom, on the other hand, are quite different. They understand that everything is connected. Everything is part of this unified field that is always sharing, giving, and receiving. This wisdom is gathered over generations of countless experience. They understand how can we use a common language that it doesn't matter if I'm talking about a plate of food or an exercise pattern or a body or a weather, how can I use the same term so that I can see the connection? So traditional medicine systems are really good at understanding these systems of wisdom and how everything unites together. Now, it's not that one is right or wrong, better or worse. They're both great. This system is really good for specific detail. If I want to know the ratio of vitamin E and how it's affected by heat and what does vitamin E do in the nervous system, I'm going to use this system. But if I want to know what does generally vitamin E do, I can put it in one category. It's a fat soluble vitamin. So it's going to be good for this body type and this season. It's all in one group and category that makes it really easy. So we'll go into the details of those in a moment. Just going to give a little introduction into some of these. This is now into the taste time. So we're now moving into getting to sample these and get an experience of excess and deficiency. And when we come back, we're going to go into some of the details of how we understand the perspective of Ayurveda, how you can understand your own unique body types and how that affects the individual. Thank you for your awareness and attention.